You're using actually two colors, if you could see. Hold on, we got some monster. So I had to shake, so I'm under. And that monster, no matter what, kids, can stay fizzy for a long time, even if you put it down, up, down, up, down. So remember that. Anyways, here we go. What were we doing with that aqua? What did I call it? The Jade Aqua. Yeah, that's it. So here we go. I like X's, O's, you know. Alright, let me get you guys another brush. And I'm actually going to put this one on a very smaller, detailed brush. I'm going to move my monster out of the tray. Monster out of the way. Okay, I'm going to think about using a brighter lime yellow, actually. Kind of like one of those fluorescent Krylons, but you know, Krylons have these days where I wish they could come back, but they sell them, you know, like I said, what really is needed is upstairs, not in our regular stairs, but the giant tiger, the good old switcheroos that we need, you know. You know, Canada's a very nice place, and it's, you know, it gets 10% warmer and 10% colder every summer. It's a little off, you know. The Great Lakes, you know, they come and go with the storms, which is a good lake effect, but it's I don't know how deep those lakes are actually. This is the color I'm using now. If I'm going fast, it's probably because I've been drinking too much energy drinks. So, anyways, I'm gonna just get some more circles in here with some X's. World, I think the Yankees are doing pretty good, you know. I think I want to shout out to a friend who doesn't know what he's doing, but I am going to bless him because I like blessing people. I like the minimum income, you know, helping out, you know, giving to the poor, you know, being able to drive people to the, you know, to see their families and maybe start an Uber, you know. I like working, you know, it's fun. Hopefully we'll get these circles and these O's done if everybody can see me. Got this little guy for our soap. Reminds me of the name of a movie. I don't use it. I'm just kidding. I always use soap. Always use soap. See? Foot soap. Foot soap. They say the neck is where the thyroid is, actually. But really, I believe through one of my delusions over time, it was really scary, actually. It was actually from a movie, The Dark Knight Rises, with Heath Ledger. And I don't want to go into it because it was very racist, and I didn't like it because I didn't know what I was doing at the time when I was hospitalized, and it made me feel very weak and, you know, tired, and you know, I took everything natural at the hospital. I always used to take everything natural at the hospital, which is very good. Fighting's not healthy, you know. Very not healthy. I love this color. It's mixed in pretty well. I'm going to mix it a little bit more. Show you guys what we could do. A little bit of red or orange. What do I said I was using? Back to my monster. My big cut. Not like that though. Not like that. I actually done some bad things myself. Stealing paint, portfolios, stealing, and like those big portfolios, tons of paint. My buddy Mace, you know, he believed in Mears, and Mears probably wants this building, you know. Not mirrors, everybody, Mears. He always told me, Kyle told me, you know, he hates Mears. Hello, guys. My idea. But it's not like that now, and we actually have to learn through other ways of people counting things, believing things, praying things, circling things. This is it so far. I'm going to put in some more of that green and yellow. Just want to know if I'm doing good, everybody. This is my first live or whatever video. I'm just going to continue here. I'll be right back, actually. You know what? I have some purple here that I do want to incorporate. See, my hands are a mess right now. Woo! Give a shout out to Nick Lopuzioso. Hopefully I'll be able to, you know, save up for a motorcycle or a charger or something for him one day. He's a very good guy, and if the world did come to an end, I'd go straight to his house. But that would never happen because I would be stitching myself for everybody. And then coming up, hiking and with my dad and stuff like that. Another shout out to Dan McDonald from Pequannock. He used to work at Mercedes. Best CAD person on the planet. Best CAD. He knows CAD like he can write on his... I'm going to get a Mini Cooper. Maybe I can start that idea up with a Uber, so you can have like things in the back of the Uber that people can look at or listen to, or like let's say you have a mini iPod or something, and just have them listen to the back or something. I don't know, or at least charge their phone, because everyone's charging phones nowadays, and this solar power crap is getting very crazy, you know. And if you're gonna use solar powered shit, then it's gotta be on the planets, you know. Or I only know one language, and I'm getting smarter by the minute. But what I'm saying is, this graffiti shit, it's tough. It's tough stuff. You know? I mean, I've been painting, you know, I've been on and off, you know. I got a couple buddies in the military that I care about first, that helped me through life, you know. They always made sure I was okay, so hopefully they're okay too. I work with a lot of people that help out. You know, I believe in people. I've been to Canada. It's nice. It's a nice place. Very nice. But like I said, it's 10 degrees off in the summer and it's 10 degrees off in the winter. Very cold in the winter. A lot of oil up there, actually. You could drill. I don't know how long ago you could drill, but there's actually these pieces of artwork that are about the size of my house, big and wide, maybe even bigger. I think there's like 7 of them. They're all parts of welded animals, I believe, like a stink bug and shit like that. You know, lot of medication too in the world. I'm full blown schizoaffective thought disorder guy. You know, it's hard. It's very very hard. Very very hard with the music and shit. Just acrylics. Acrylics are cool. I mean, if I can paint, I would paint with tempera, really, because it's just like all you need is glue to help spray it over. Let's not talk about that, because glue can do big damage, right? Right, everybody? I don't know. You break it down and you see things like that orange shit this year. The global stuff. That's some deep stuff. Very deep. So I like mine so far. Some more Monster. Chug, 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 chug. Oh, I believe I am going to be right back and take a break. Don't go anywhere. Got some rollers. So, I'm mixing this color. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be muddy. Then we'll get some white in there. Let's see. Yep, white, pale white. Very nice. You know, I don't mix colors alone. I actually just like try to use up the rest of the acrylic, because otherwise it'll dry and then I have to water it and it gets real messy anywhere. I know it's water based, but you know, there are other products. Like Crayola is the best, to be honest. Crayola came out with everything the way it should have been. These acrylics, like I said, they're washable, so they're good, you know, but they do make a mess. So I actually have to, like I said, like I was trying to say, they have to stay together because it saves, you know what I mean? Anyways, I got this like skin tone color. I'm using that leftover gray or green, and it made like a pinkish muddy skin tone color. So, and I didn't put my Monster in it. The Incredible Hulk, Sandstorm. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna crack up. But I do like to paint, and it's fun. And hopefully I get to paint a lot. So this color, I'm gonna push down on it. It's called a roll. It's like a foam. You see, it's a foam, like a roller that you paint houses with, but like a mini-me, like almost an inch. It's a mini-me. Shout out to Austin Powers. Too bad for Vern Trevor. Mercedes. God, I hope she's okay. This little girl that I knew, not little or a girl, but she was a tough cookie. Her name was Mercedes, and I'm not going to go into details, but she was a really cool person, and I learned a lot from her. She went through a lot of surgery. It's gonna remain confidential because that's the way I live. And, you know, I just wanted her to be happy one day, so I think she'll be good over on the Lakers, you know. Not me, though. Anyways, this is the color I made. It's the color of lavender, I believe. I think that's lavender. I'm gonna do some S's. Some little. I like using this kind of brush. Brooklyn Nets, Bed-Stuy. It's actually the New Jersey Nets, because that's where they're originally from. Charles Barkley. Nope, not happening. He's a good guy, though. He was good. But that was some fucked up shit. Anyways, enough about basketball. Let's talk about some football or something. I think the Bills are going to do it this year. You know, Allen, he's my favorite. Josh Allen. Wait, what was his name? The guy who passed. The guy. I'm not sure, but I'm amazed that he actually came back. What? I forget his name. The Buffalo Bills are my favorite team. You know, was Deion Sanders growing up and Troy Aikman, the whole 9 yards, and I've been a Buffalo Bills fan for 2 to 3 years now. It's fun, but they always suck, to be honest. You know? Been trying to write some poetry too, actually. Poetry can be fun, but it can also be very deadly. You know? Talking to yourself, not writing it down and not talking to yourself. It's scary. It can be very, very scary. Very, very scary. Also, I was kind of interested in making some ideas up. Rhythm and blues band like Puff Diddy had, or what's his name? Sean Puff Combs or whatever. I forget what his name is. I remember he had that show out, Making the Band. Well, I really wanted to shout out to him. And there's someone, my roommates. Taking a shower, I think. Anyways, I really wanted to make a show with him, but not rap, but rhythm and blues band or heavy metal band over the whole entire world, which I think would be pretty cool because there's not too much heavy metal anymore. But I'm not into that. I'm into the electro vibe, the new what's his name? J. Cole. J. Cole gets so much credit, but it's like he doesn't get credit at all. He is great. He's one of the best producers ever. Fuck Pharrell, man. Timbaland. I haven't heard or seen them or anything lately. That's the thing, man. People get held up in all this shit. Like, you know, oh, this guy's gonna be this guy. You know, this guy's gonna be this guy. And, you know, we're uncovering a whole world that was iterated by God. And it was just a story that, I'm gonna dip some more paint in here. It was just a story that came true by many people. A lot of people, because they don't understand how unsafe it could eventually get. Like I said, the trails, I don't mind going down with the trails. Trails are beautiful because you get to see the real darkness of something. You get to see the darkness of dark. Like the snap of a finger. But that's just my way in case if, like, the world blew up. But it's not happening anytime soon. So, there's just this whole China thing with Canada, and I forget which, I'm not too smart about about seeing things in the African country, but that's another idea that I thought about. Kind of like the whole Steve Irwin thing. Something that people could make. Here, I'm gonna get my monster drink. Africa needs to see extinct animals that are able to talk about, through poetry, about lions, mountains, monkeys, and sea in Africa. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to say that if I could get any kind of tattoo on me, it would be a giraffe on my leg for my mother, my sister, and a gorilla for my dad, silverback, and a giraffe and a bird for my mom. Beautiful, like, colors. I'm very into the whole what you call it, the whole whatchamacallit, what do you call that stuff? I forget what I was saying, sorry. Anyways, I think we're gonna go back to this color. I'm gonna pour it out. I'm gonna get some, these colors are getting all over the place. Gotta get some new brushes and some palette. Oh, quick. Never ripped K my whole life. I don't even know what that means, really. Sometimes hospitals, they go up with backpacks, and it just doesn't make sense, because I've been hospitalized my whole life. Not my whole life, but I've been around the get-go, and I'm, nice commercial, right? Should come back. We have to think about these things for the earth, Let me just get this, right. It's acrylic, so we're good. I'm gonna mix this color right up. It's like that lime yellow. And I'm gonna try to go as detailed as possible on this canvas. And that wink was not because of that poo thing. It's the world waking everything up. Sleep, eat, hereditary, hereditary, life, love, sanctuary. Not the Walgreens or can I get my blood work, but beautiful things. Like gifts. Everything in the world. Love, passion, compassion. I'm making myself laugh. So, I like giving things away personally, like for lower price things. Because I know the Latinos really need it. I don't smoke pot. I've never smoked. I've been tested technically on pot, but I don't even know what that means, actually. Well, cannabis, I guess, is the way that the plant is called. That's my life, so I'm not gonna share it. This is the color that I just made. I want to do some more shout outs to Steven from The Hearing, which I'm trying very hard to see that other people can learn about a way to hear for themselves in a new way. But it has to be taken out very slowly, because it could hurt a lot of people at the same time in the world. So it's not my idea, but we see things like each other, and we have to believe in stuff, like society, emotions, like not oceans, but emotions, not ecstasy or Molly or graffiti or, well, we'll see about that. It has to be controlled, where things are beautiful at the same time that they're helping out everyone. I'm not lying about that. I'm not. I'm just swallowing because I'm hungry and I'm working out on this monster. I care about people. I lift up when I'm living. Not Lifted Research Group. Not Polo. Not Wu-Tang. Those people are all special people that care. And you know what? It's probably a new time for Redman and Method Man to make another movie. With Little Bow Wow or Christopher Arnold. But not about me. Or where I'm living. Or Trey. He's a good guy. I met him. Yeah, he's cool. Mercedes would like him. Mercedes loved him. Anyways, if I could do anything in the world right now, it would be help all the hospitals in the United. If I could have anything in the world, in the country right now, it would be to help all the hospitals in the entire country. I'm being honest, because it's dangerous out there. It's a dangerous place. You have people coming around from the earth. Solar power. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. You know? It's like my love, your love, my love, your love. Anyways, I want to shout out to Shawn Michael. Instagram, IG, Shawn Michael. AKA Sean Sackman. Great artist. Great artist. Great. Not graffiti or paint or acrylic. He rocks with J. Cole. And J. Cole's a great guy. Shout out to Adam Melkor. Melkor. Very handsome. He's going to make it very, very big. Shout out to Stanford McCloud, teaches basketball to the young people. One of my first people that I ever met that was a helper. Definitely. Shout out to Dwayne Wade. Shout out to Steph Curry. You know, it's a lot of, I even have Michael Jordan's North Carolina jersey. And he was great. He was my favorite. He's chubby now, But back to baseball. That whole pitch cam thing, no one likes it. But, I guess it gets home people quicker or faster. It doesn't matter anymore. Because a lot of people, they care about things. And then they believe in them. And then they come back to them like, hello. My name's Joel, and you're back on the burner with living and being there for yourself or for others, and it just doesn't make sense. And then we have to go through all these things that bother each other, and it's a whole nother new world out there. Paints, acrylics. It's all about artwork and evolving and, food and the inflation and what does that do for us? What does that do for us? It creates world apocalypse. I'm being serious. I'm being very, very serious. I love my family. Everyone should love their family. My family is spread out through the whole country. I believe in the four. I believe in everyone. I believe in peace, love, purity, and respect. Yeah, I rave a little. I'm not lying. But it's all about that, you know, we recreate things through time where it's okay to go to awakenings. Or it's okay to do Formula One drift. To honor someone that you grew up with. Or okay, it's someone to help do 200 push-ups to be in the Air Corps or the Air Force or the Marines or wherever. Or it's okay to not take TikTok pictures of yourself 100 times because it might need it for backup or for anything else. It's okay for stuff like that. Not the animals though, because the animals are so important to this earth. A squirrel, a dog, everything. We must pray for them. They are the heart and the wolf of the movies. And not the movies, but like the Grey. What if we really went out and had to live off of each other and be interested in the way Ian Wilson works and lives? And that was a true story, you know? Like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. It really doesn't. I'll put my foot down on that too. If I might. Anyways, that's what I think. I'm gonna. I don't know if you could see the canvas. It's a little bit hard right now. 16 cents, 10 cents. They want relieves all foot troubles. You know what? I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna get some markers. I'm gonna leave this right here. Excuse me. I'm gonna take some of my Monster. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, where were we? Alright, I gotta get some more, give me fuel, give me fire, give me whatever desire. See, I know I want someone out there doing Slipknot or, heavy metal. I want to give a shout out to Justin Leitz, Jeff Fitzgerald, the Breens, Matt Breen as a sock boy, maybe for either Brooklyn or someone. Corey Denninger maybe for the band that I was talking about with making the band with P. Diddy. Either a rock heavy metal band or or just a blues group, or maybe even both, Making the Band. That was a good show. So maybe Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston. Anyways, we're gonna bring it back here. I'm gonna get one more color out. Pink, of course. Beautiful girl. As a kid now, I believe. Too many twos. I believe she was Jewish, actually. She made the mistake like I did. Pink and tattoos, you know? But there's actually a word for that, I believe, now. I'm going to use a palette knife, actually. I'm going to mix up my color here. I haven't used a palette knife in years. And I'm 33, you know? This is whatever color I want. Got the blue. So this is like a deep purple. Oh, I haven't used this color in a long time. I don't think I ever used this color. So I think it's called Nick Pro. Shout out to Mr. Beneforte. His brother owned a place in Pequannock. I mean, his son owned a place in Pequannock, the older son. And he actually introduced me to, I forget what it was, but it was like a printing place. He was a designer. He was a cool dude. Yeah. What else? What's his name? Oh, the Breens. Yeah, over on Sunset. They're nice people. They're very cool people. Rico 3. Just kidding. No, I was just kidding. That's just, he deserves a nice car. Making the Band, which I was talking about. Alright, let's see what this color looks like right now. Like I said, I haven't used a palette knife in years. When I was 18, I was trying to go back to art school, and I was actually finishing up painting the day of graduation. Couldn't make it to art school, but this is what my art looks like right now. I'm a horrible mixer, as you can tell. It's like a jade, purple, I don't know what you want to call it. Seafoam purple. Purple and pink.